Hello, what's up? So I'm doing this live from the streets of Miami, well, specifically Doral, Miami, which is like the suburbs, I guess. I wanted to do this video because I was thinking about impact and sales. And I wanted to talk about what it takes for you to be able to make more sales. Like, what is the actual thing that it takes for you to be able to make more money, to bring in more clients, and to make more sales in your business? And at the end of the day, we know what it is. We know what it comes down to. And it's value, as in generating, creating a lot of value. And there's two parts to that. One part is the free value, and another part is the paid value. So what this means is essentially, how much value are you generating? How much content are you creating for your audience for free? And obviously you don't want to give away all the answers, right? You don't want to give it all away, because if you're giving it all away, well, people are like, okay, let me figure it out on my own, and I don't have to hire you, of course. But you do want to generate enough value that people can see how good you are. Like, you want to showcase how good you are, so that people have no choice but to essentially hire you and work with you. And it's so funny because I feel like sometimes we get stuck on, oh, the funnel didn't work, or the launch flopped, or the course didn't sell, or blah, 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 blah. Excuses, reasons why it didn't work. And it always comes back to the quality and quantity of content that you're putting out there. Gary Vee talks about this a ton. I don't know if you guys know who Gary Vee is. Hopefully you might know him. If you don't, check him out. But he talks about how you have to bring in both things, right? Quality and quantity. So ideally, you're creating a lot of quality in the work that you're putting out. And ideally, you're putting out a lot of work at the same time. So what that means is coming on here, doing Facebook Lives, sharing posts, writing a lot of emails, writing blog posts, sharing on social media, sharing on other groups, sharing in different places, like looking at all the ways, all the possibilities, all the things that you need to do so that you can get in front of your ideal audience. And you do that by generating a lot of quality and quantity. Both things, right? I mean, ideally, everything that you put out there has that level of quality that people are like, damn, this is so good. This is so amazing. I really just have to get in front of this person. Ideally, that's what you want. But if that's not happening, at least you want to get very consistent in getting in front of people as much as you possibly can. Showing people, hey, look at me. Look at what I'm doing. Look at how valuable the work that I'm doing is. Look at how amazing I am. And getting them to shift their mindsets as much as possible. I always look at it as 5 different things that you want to kind of do in order to make more sales, and in order to have that content that you're creating to create results, basically generate results or convert, let's say it that way. First thing is get people to notice that they have a problem, right? Because sometimes people don't know. I mean, and you have to kind of assume that the majority of people that come to you, they don't know that they have a problem. A lot of them will know that they have a problem. Some of them kind of do. Some of them don't at all. So others are, I know I have a problem and I need you to fix it, right? But you have to assume that they don't. So you want to really start with digging into uncovering what the problem is and how much of a pain that problem is causing these people, right? That's where you start. The second thing is showing people that you have a solution to that problem, either by examples, testimonials, case studies, or just because you're sharing information about your process or the things that you do different, differentiation, all of that. So that's the second thing that you want to do with the content that you're generating. The third thing that you want to do is overcome objections, right? So there's going to be objections that every single audience has that are different, right? Like, it's too hard, it's too much work, I don't have money, whatever it is, right? These are typical objections that people have. I don't need this, whatever, right? So you want to try to overcome those things and you do that by busting myths, basically, things that they believe that aren't really true, things that are actually hurting them. They think that something else is a solution to their problem when really it's not. What the solution is what you offer. So you get very clear in sharing with them, okay, these are the things that you believe, and this is why those things aren't true. So essentially you're overcoming objections in all that you're doing. The fourth thing is creating a sense of urgency. So meaning, once you've uncovered the problem, shown them that you have the solution to it, proven that, or basically you've been in the process of busting those myths, overcoming those objections, then you want to dig in deep into the sense of urgency and getting them to understand that they need to fix this problem right now. Because if they don't fix it, X, Y, and Z is going to happen. Staying where they are is worse than making a change or taking action. I'm sorry, I know that there's a lot of noise. But essentially that's kind of the whole concept behind it, right? You want to try to get them to understand that they need to take action right now by creating a sense of urgency that lets them know that if they don't take action, it's going to hurt them more. And then the final thing that you want to do with the content that you're generating is get them to take action. Have some sort of call to action that gets them to you, basically. And you want to try to do this often, this whole process, right, of those 5 things. Getting them to recognize they have a problem, getting them to see that you have a solution, overcoming objections, creating a sense of urgency, and getting them to take action. Always repeating those 5 things with the content that you're generating. Now, at the end of the day, what we have to do when we're creating content in general is do it consistently. Be very good at it. And I can tell you from my own experience with my own business and with my clients as well. I'll tell you first with me and I'll tell you with my clients after. The more content that I generate, whether it's through these videos, whether it's through my email, because if you're on my email list, which I think everybody in this group has to have been on my email list, or through my blogs, I write a lot of blog posts. I have a lot of trainings. I have a lot of PDFs. Again, if you're in my email, you've seen the PDFs or you've gotten them recently. I just created a mini course, which is freaking fire. It is so good. It is so good. I don't think I've ever created a piece of content that has more value and more actual actions that you can take than this one. The result of this is that the leads that I'm getting into my business, the people that are booking calls, the people that are interested in working with me are like, I need to work with Fabi right now. That's a result of it. The more people are responding to what I'm putting out and the better leads I'm bringing in. Same thing happens with my clients. With my clients, the more that they put themselves out there, the more response they get. And I see this when I look at all my clients. The ones that have most success are the ones that are smartly taking more action, consistently, with intention, knowing exactly what it is that they need to do, doing it all the time, generating value, putting themselves out there, being authentic in it too. Damn, this was a good video. I know it was kind of random because I'm walking. Anyways, hopefully this was helpful. And if you need help implementing any of these concepts and you want to know exactly how to do it for your business, make sure to book a call with me and my team. I can show you how we can help you do this for your own, how to generate more content and how to generate more sales at the end of it. All right, guys, I gotta go.